Alright guys, Left 4 Dead Part 4 Dead Air. We're going to do the little preamble and stuff. So last episode, we left a boathouse over at the town of Riverside. A crew of a tugboat picked us up and took us across the river to Newburg. They don't really explain this in the game. I'm pretty sure it's elaborated on in the comic book, the Sacrifice comic.
Grenade!
And they also stole all of our stuff, including Bill's uniform. No, I'm kidding. I just turned that mod off. There is one more thing I want to do while we're up here, though. I'm gonna mute my microphone, but I'm gonna turn the volume up, just because I want you guys to hear something, right? Okay, so there's this little background audio of ambient gunfire.
Fire in the hole!
And the reason I wanted to call that out is because I've never actually knew that until very recently, like a couple weeks ago. I found that out because this entire time we're going through this, we're actually not too far behind where civilians are evacuating. That's why our characters are constantly on the move with no breaks, is because we are always just not there. You know, we're just missing out. It's actually a pretty cool thing you can see in No Mercy in chapter 3, I believe. I might throw up a clip of this on the screen. You can see the helicopter that picks us up going to the top of the hospital, either picking up or looking to pick up other survivors. So, you know, the gunfire and those little background details, it really, you know, oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good, come on. Just make sure to clear this all out. Anyway, yeah, those little background details, it really makes the game feel like, yeah, we are constantly just behind where we need to be. And where we need to be now is the Newburg airport. We're going to go and get on that plane that flew over at the beginning. As for this chapter, I really do like Dead Air. I do. I think it's just the hazy, smoky skyline. It's very nice. It is probably the easiest campaign, with the exception of chapter 3 or 4. I think it might be 3 of this, with the airport terminal. This is a very easy chapter. So easy that when I played this, oh, that's not good. When I played this initially, I didn't even realize I had the difficulty wrong. So this is actually my second time going over this. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Yeah, chapter 1 there is actually very short. I don't believe it's shorter than chapter 1 of No Mercy, but even after I did that little pause to ramble, we finished that in 3 minutes. The chrome shotgun. Oh, is that not chrome? There it is. And you'll notice with my shotgun, I do this a lot, where I swing and shove at the same time. There's a couple reasons for that. One, it gets anything in your face away, but also it's slightly faster to do that instead of doing the pump animation. All right. This chapter, or this campaign, I keep calling them chapters, my bad. It is very similar to No Mercy in the way that we're walking through another burnt down city, but it has a different vibe to it. I think partially because of the smoky skyline, but also because this place feels truly destroyed. No Mercy and Crash Course felt just kind of abandoned or derelict. Dead Air feels truly grim. Like, the skyline's burning, there's bomb craters. I don't like those noises. I do not like that, Sam I am. Alright, boom, boom. I'll take the shotgun. Yeah, shotgun, we're in a close area. And speaking of weapons, this is another very interesting detail about this game I want to call out. Last episode, if you watched it, I kept pointing out, and I was like, wow, the AI are really on it right now. Like Zoe just keeps, you know, killing all these boomers, and I don't even see them. They just die. If you don't know, the AI actually all have a preferred weapon. Every one of them. Zoe's preferred weapon is the hunting rifle, right? And I've always known that, but I never put 2 and 2 together, right? Zoe liking the hunting rifle and always picking up the hunting rifle might actually have been benefiting me. So theoretically, the AI are not smart enough to really rely on them, but there's possibly a bit of metagaming to do regarding who you play as in certain campaigns. either because you want that AI that prefers that weapon, or you want the AI not using that weapon. Here's our first little panic event. It's It's another one of those panic events that very much feels like this is here because the game needs a panic event. We go up here. This crane has that box on it. It lowers, we cross it.
Get ready, guys. Here we go. They're coming.
What we're gonna do is light all this up and just let them come to us. That fire's not gonna last forever, but it'll give us a bit of a breather. The AI are just ripping into them with those AKs. The AK is crazy good in this game. I believe it actually does higher bullet damage than the M60 machine gun you can pick up. But the M60 appears to do more damage because... Oh, are we... Someone got smokered. Is it... Oh, he was down there? You sneaky dog. But anyway, the AK does higher damage than the M60, but the M60 has an insta-gib mechanic that makes it appear to be stronger. The AK with laser sights is just amazing. Oh god. Alright. That would have been really embarrassing to mess that up. This is what a lot of Dead Air is. It's just climbing across these buildings. Which adds a little bit more to that feeling of, you know, the whole city's coming down around us. Because you can't get around on street level. It's lost down there. Of course, if you actually look, it's a game from 2009. There's not a ton going on down there. But it's the idea. And you do get to explore some on-the-ground areas a bit later. I need a new gun. I'm gonna run out of shotgun shells. Might take this just to have it. I'll take the rifle. You guys, Bill, coming? I don't want the AI to get left for dead. Okay.
Fire in the hole.
No. They're collaborating. They're collaborating. they're collaborating. Lewis. Not now, Lewis. Are we good? Okay, the fire got him. But where these commons, they really, those commons, they've really wanted me to get beat up. That's what I mean. Every part of this game, you just have some random calamity event happening. So now every time I play this campaign, I'm gonna think about the time the commons body blocked me from running from the tank.
We gotta take the stairs. Sorry.
Not even
Bill.
in the conventional way. They were just actually holding the door shut on me. Charger, no. Good, okay. You guys coming, or are you gonna stay up there and cause problems for me? Something that's underrated in this game is the muzzle effects when you fire a gun in the dark. It is so cool. A lot of the time your flashlight's on, so you don't really think about it too much. But shooting a weapon in the dark and just having those muzzle flashes being the only thing illuminating the area, it's so cool. This game may be old from 2009, but it has so many cool little details like that. Oh, reload. Incoming attack, that's not good. Come on. Embarrassing me, making me look terrible. Is there another witch? I just got rid of you. Oh, and it's gonna be on the... Nope. Guys, run. Oh, one of the AIs cooked. I think witch might be at that point of no return mode. Just sneak around the outside. Okay, that's one of the AI's problems. Yep. Okay, we good? You guys got him? You got a... I thought one of them had a tier 1 shotgun. Safe firm is just in this building here.
Safe house in that
right here. You guys want to get over here? Lewis,
guys,
come.
Get inside.
Lewis, thank you, Lewis. All right, let's go.
Would you please come? Sweet.
Boom. Chapter 3. That was weird. Bill started healing me. I didn't know the AI worked like that. The safe room got a little window. That's kind of cute. You ever see those videos where they They do like some esoteric nonsense with video games, like ranking all the safe rooms on how comfy they are. Those are pretty entertaining. So this is the construction yard chapter. And the panic event is another one that isn't that great. I think Dead Air isn't too popular because it really just has lame panic events, I won't lie. As someone who likes Dead Air, the panic events are just not it on this. They pretty much all feel like, okay, do this because we need to have a panic event in this chapter. Every one of them. So if you want to know what the panic event for this chapter is, these gas cans are the only way to get over this barricade for some reason. Don't know why. Logically, shooting these gas cans, unlike every other gas can we can shoot, those gas cans cause a horde. Isn't that endearing? That gas can doesn't cause a horde. No other gas cans do. Just those bundles. Nope, 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 nope. Whoa, that charger was doing some parkour. Bop. You know what, we got path may be clear, but I am not going down there in all this. I am waiting this one out. Actually, is there ammo anywhere? Charger? Oh. Hey, buddy.
Reloading.
You okay? Yeah, I knew you were trying to get up here. This shotgun, though, is probably one of my favorite guns in this game. I know it was another charger. It's just unlimited charge theorem today. No, I'm not allowing that. I just want some bullets, guys. Can you let me buy? Can I get some bullets? Is that bullets? No, it's a baseball bat. Is this bullets? It is. Of course there's another witch. How did you not get vaporized by the barricade? Not dealing with the AI messing with you again. Molotov, fire bullets. Or no, these are exploding bullets. Oh no, these are fire bullets. I was right. AI picked those up. This is another area the game really likes putting a tank right over that power generator. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, this shotgun I think is one of my favorite weapons in this game. I know it's not as good as the Left 4 Dead 1 shotgun. Wow, two-piece. I know it's not as good as the Left 4 Dead 1 version of it, but I just think it's so cool. A lot of people prefer the Spaz 12 though. To my understanding, the difference is minimal. The Spaz 12 has a slightly tighter spread, meaning it is in practice a little bit better at shooting things long range, but this is a FPS game from 2009. Shotguns aren't really going to help you at long range anyway. Bill's here. Lewis will be happy. Shotgun, rifle. Might grab some of these just to have them. No downside. These guys... One of these videos I'm going to have to use the Counter-Strike snipers. They're so bad. They're so bad, but I feel like I can't show you how bad they are without using them, because they are truly dismal rifles. Not only is it that they're terrible, but they're just ugly too. They're so ugly because they're ripped straight from Counter-Strike source. No, we don't do that here. Who do you... That's a spitter. Oh, that's an alarm car. That was dangerous of me right there. This is a pretty fun segment, this parking garage climb up to the safe room. I find in a lot of campaigns I do on this. On higher difficulties, this area, you're limping. You are struggling to get up here. And this is just like a mad dash. It almost ends up feeling like a mini crescendo event, especially if you're playing with some goofball who loves shooting that alarm car. Another witch? Are you kidding me? This is just unfair. How many witches is that? We'll get to see that in the credits. Alright guys, boom. That was another very short chapter. To make it easier in editing, I break up the chapters, stopping and starting recording at the end. That one was only like 6 minutes. This is another very short, well, first another very dismal safe room. Look at this, this is terrible. But very short chapter here. As a matter of fact, I think, is there an AK? There's not. And we'll use the Spaz 12 just because I was talking about it. But this is another very short chapter. especially in terms of both like how long it takes to get through and distance covered. Because you go through this airport, mostly these back offices, and then clear out some commons, load up. Nope. Wow. There's a jockey and a charger. We're already at the panic event. We've only been walking 100 yards. You know? Okay, wow, it's getting overcrowded here. Really? No? No AK? From here onward, it's a bit more long range, so I was kind of hoping for an AK. Though actually, the shotgun is appealing going forward. This chapter is the one chapter that has pretty much anything difficult going for it, because they give you back-to-back panic events. The first one, again, another one that's just like, it's here because we need a panic event here. We start a van, and the van drives and breaks down that barricade. And it's like, really? We couldn't like pull that apart? There's 4 of us, we couldn't pull that. And this is actually not an endless horde event, so there's no reason we need to rush past this. We very honestly, and may as well, just light up the gas cans behind us and just chill for a second. Another witch? Are you kidding me? What is the AI director doing to me today? It's never-ending witches. There's been like 2 each chapter. Maybe we should get a move on. Oh god. Uh-oh. Where is the witch? There's the witch. Okay. Alright, almost messed that one up, but we're okay. I don't even need to be killing all of these. I'm doing it for the content. I hate reducing these to just content, but that's a discussion for another day. More fire bullets. Take them. AI could use them coming up. Here we are. Okay. This is actually something they changed in the Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 versions of Dead Air. Left 4 Dead 1, this segment here was pretty much just a troll, but in Left 4 Dead 2, they gated all this up. So the only way forward is through this. So what we're gonna do, adrenaline, throw that way, and we're just gonna run for it. Okay, I'm getting punished for that. The fire rounds. I totally planned that. I planned that ahead with the fire rounds. Yeah, this double panic event. On higher difficulties, this one specifically is a pain in the ass. And we're just gonna take the bat out. Just gonna Andrew McCutcheon these guys. Alright guys, everyone in the safe room. Everyone in the safe room, come on. Everybody in the safe room. Bill, get in the safe room. Done. That chapter went by in only 5 minutes. This video might end up being shorter than Crash Course. Crash Course, that's kind of understandable because it's a long campaign despite only being 2 chapters, because it's 2 long chapters and the finale is built into chapter 2. But at the same time, this is going by very quickly. I knew Dead Air was easy, but I didn't know it was this easy. It's been a while since I've played it not on expert realism. You know, based on everything, you would think that would be a panic event right there. A giant 747 crashing. I think that would summon a couple more zombies than what it does. Here's the finale. Interesting note about this plane here, right? Take this. This camo pattern, and you can see ROKAF. That is a South Korean or Republic of Korea C-130. Now, a lot of people really seem to think that has broader implications. And I guess it kind of does, because I mean it is a Korean C-130, but a lot of people, they say things like, oh, it shows, you know, how bad the infection's getting. It shows, you know, they're calling people from overseas to come help, yada this, yada that. If you ask me, this feels like something where a Valve employee was like, okay, or I guess a Turtle Rock employee, if it's Left 4 Dead 1 maps, was like, okay, we need a cool plane. I'm gonna Google cool cargo plane, and then this is what the 2008 internet came back with, a camouflaged C-130, because the American military doesn't camo planes. I could be wrong, there might be examples of it. I've been to air shows every American cargo plane I've seen has just been gray. So if they wanted a cool cargo plane, especially one that stands out against this gray, very flat background, this is a pretty good example. Even the finale of Dead Air is easy. There's no gimmicks, no nonsense. You post up here. Actually, just to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to use the Counter-Strike rifle, just because the AK is so powerful. And this has this weird, slow fire rate zoom mechanic. Where's the hunter? I hear him. Where'd he go? Yeah, everything about Dead Air really is super easy, including the finale. Because if you just post up on this fuel tanker, pretty much good to go. You even get a minigun. There's some ambient fire that the zombies love to run into. Where did you guys get laser sights? Am I crazy? Are there? I have to be bugging. There's laser sights somewhere, and I'm missing them.
I'm reloading.
Oh God. Help. Guys. That's payback for last episode where the AI was uncharacteristically good. Now they're being uncharacteristically terrible. Of course I'm out of bullets. Oh! I did not expect to get bit like that. I did not have a Molotov. I was not prepared. I don't know how this plane is airworthy after a tank throwing rocks at it. Planes are pretty delicate. That thing should be falling apart. You're good, Bill. I want the AK back. I've earned it. There's supposed to be grenades on the ground, I'm pretty sure. Charger. No. Leave me alone. He's on fire. That's 2 times the chargers almost screwed me over, actually. One in the terminal and one right here. Oh, I want to know where they got the laser sights from. I'm gonna end up watching this in post, feeling like a real idiot. If I had to guess, they were somewhere up where we came from, like that direction. Or they're in the army truck. They are in the army truck. Okay, laser sight AK. I have the best weapon in the game now. You can't beat me. It's not happening. This gun's accuracy and damage is just insane. Back off. Wow, I'm really getting torn up here. Am I stupid? What's wrong with me?
Watch my back, please.
Where is the tank? He's behind again, ain't he? Yep. Just pour rounds into him. Acid. Alright, Bill, we got it. Yeah, we got this, Bill. Yep, he's done. He's done. Lewis, you eat those. Alright, everyone, get in the plane. Get in the plane. Lewis, there's no time for that. Get in the airplane. Lewis, get in the airplane. Lewis, get in the airplane. In the airplane, Lewis. Lewis, airplane. Lewis, airplane. Oh. There's one of the ground crew. And that's dead air. I'm gonna have to turn the volume on this clip down. That plane is so loud. And it's gonna clip into the wreckage from its crashed 747. See the time on this one, 31 minutes. I think that's the shortest it's taken us. After editing, I haven't edited yet, obviously. We're gonna see how quick it goes. I want to see the witch stat, because it's got to be high. There was one or multiple in both the middle chapters of this campaign. I didn't get any tank kill credits. That 5 witches. 5. That is ridiculous. One of those was Lewis. Yeah, that's the one I missed. Lewis. I didn't have the shotgun at that time. I couldn't have crowned her. 1,275 zombies. All right, guys. Well, that was Dead Air Part 4. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. Comments are my favorite thing. Honest, I'd rather have comments than likes. I love reading comments. Anyway, yeah. If you liked it, like it, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.